Hello, good afternoon. I'm going to try not to be here that long. I have been debating, and I may even put up a poll today. And I'm about to go downstairs and get my coffee while I'm on here with y'all. So y'all might hear me in the kitchen and all of that stuff. But I'm debating on whether or not I should do love reunion readings or whether or not I should do live chat readings, um, or if I should do something else. So I think I'm going to put up a poll for you guys to vote. But here's one interesting thing that I have noticed about the times that we are living in. First of all, I have realized that when people show hatred for me, okay, when people show hatred, especially towards me, but people that have hate inside of them, all of those nasty negative emotions are being released from your body. And I've noticed that people can't really control their hate. You would think that people would, stop and think about, why am I being hateful? Why am I showing hatred for this person that really hasn't done anything to me? And if they did do something to me, it is because I had done it to them, and they just karma basically showed its head. So for me personally, because I believe that what's going on, it resembles the evil eye. Okay, it even resembles the evil eye curse. The people that are showing you hate. See, I told you guys I was going to come down here and get this coffee, so y'all hear the water running. People that are showing hate, more than likely, their entire lives, they may have been around a lot of hatred, or they may have been raised by hateful people, just with a lot of hate. And see, those things, I believe people held on to them. And being that I am what do you call it, sage shaman, um, people just kind of release it and unleash it on me, even though I don't even know you. I've done nothing to you. Um, you know, and so I don't take it personally anymore, especially the last couple of years, because that hatred that people show you, it's just the hatred that they have inside of their aura. And it's such a powerful force that has been blocking people for quite some time. You're really blocked. If you can't help but to show hatred for somebody, you're being blocked by that hate. Everything that you want in this world is being blocked from you because of your hate. And I believe that people are basically releasing the amount of hate that they have inside of them. Like, for example, if you had just a little bit of hate, maybe you hated on Jamila 5 years ago, but then you realize, why do I hate this woman? She ain't never done nothing to me, But if you got like several lifetimes of hatred inside of, more than likely you're gonna need to find somebody. They have to be very qualified. Thank God that hatred. Check. Hold on, y'all. I'm going back upstairs. More than likely, somebody else would not have been able to withstand the hatred that you have, because see, I'm a special person. So that's why I don't mind. I'm not even gonna complain about it. For what? It's just the way that it is. My heart doesn't have any guilt on it, because I have not done anything to anybody. And so that's what you gotta that's what you gotta think about. That's what you have to realize, especially if you're somebody like myself that is experiencing hatred from people you shouldn't even be experiencing hatred. They mad at you for you ain't even done nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that is what is happening. And I believe that those people are going to get better. I do. I truly believe that when you release something, when you release something, okay, it's got to come out. It's either going to come out of your mouth, it's going to come out of your energy. When you are energetically releasing something, it kind of has to pass through other people. And, so keep showing me hate. I'm built for it. I'm good with it. I'm invincible to it. I'm not worried about it. All I know is that I understand what these people are going through. They can't help it because they've got so much hatred inside of them that has been there for years. It's been there for years and they can't help it. If you keep that kind of hatred inside of you, it could possibly kill you. Because it's so spiteful and it's so angry. And whatever it is that you're talking about, whether or not you're saying whatever you're saying about another person to show hatred, those things are probably things that you feel about yourself. You have to say it to another person to make yourself feel better, you know? It's almost like looking in a mirror saying, I hate you, I hate you. You're ugly, you're fat, you're a bum, you're this, you're that. And so the other person that you're saying that to, they don't have to be insulted by it. They just like, wow, that's quite a demon that you're releasing. Make sure that you release it. Apologize to those that didn't deserve whatever wrath that was inside of you created by you. Apologize to that person and move on. Release it. You get up in the morning and you're calling Jamila a bitch and Jamila ain't done nothing to you. You wake up and you got a problem with me and I'm sitting over here like it's like people get paranoid. People, especially when somebody is practicing witchcraft, they automatically go, this person trying to do something to me. And that person ain't doing shit to you. You know what I'm saying? You just going through something within yourself. That other person ain't got nothing to do with that. Release it. I don't care. Do it to me. Just call me a bitch. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. But once you do it, apologize to me and move on. Because I've already taken crap that I didn't even do. I've got people taking stuff out on me that their mama did to them. I got people taking stuff out on me that that their father did to them, or what somebody did to you several lifetimes ago. I didn't do that to you. I didn't do that to you. So I believe that what we're going through right now, which is why I don't mind the hate. I feel like I'm an average person, as far as with looks, um, and I feel that, I do have some special talents about myself that I'm very proud of. But for me to deserve all of the hatred that you feel, like if you were to come and apologize to me, I would truly forgive you because I don't take it personal. You spewing nonsense to me that you may need to get out of yourself that has nothing to do with me. And I think a lot of people are doing that. I didn't grow up in a hateful environment growing up. I actually grew up in a very loving environment. I didn't start having problems with my folks until I got older. So some people it may have grew up in a messed up, hateful environment, and you've got all that inside of you, and that stuff can kill you. That stuff can kill you. the demons and stuff that are being released out of these people can kill you. I know, because I did a reading last night and I had to deal with a spirit last night. And that's okay, because that's what I am here for. Am I worried or concerned that something's going to happen to me? No, I'm not. I'm built for this. You know what I'm saying? So people that rage against me, that's why these days I don't come back with an insult to that person. I don't, because when I do that, then that means that I've allowed that hatred to affect me, and I just don't want to do it anymore. Honestly, it's almost like a spiritual upgrade that I did, because y'all remember that day that I came on here and I was crying real hard. Like, that was where the deep healing started, because I didn't really understand years ago why people were raging against me. They'll say, "Oh, I don't like you. Oh, and you this and that." And it's like, well, it's not me, because technically I don't even know you. I haven't done anything to you. So this is the reason why I'm able to get into fights and arguments with people, and then the next day I'm cool with them. You know why? Because I understand that person. It's not to say that I'm going to stay in an abusive environment. No, I'm not going to. That's why I've been in hermit mode for the most part, especially the past week. And, because it takes a lot of energy to sift through all of that confusion, anger, hatred, and I'm good with it. I don't even get insulted when people don't like me, that don't know me. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to continue to go, oh, you don't like me because you don't like yourself. I'm not going to say that. You know why? Because that would be condescending for me to say that. But because I can't accuse you of not liking yourself. Okay. But what I can say is that perhaps the hatred that you show for me is hatred that you actually have for someone else, and you recognize who I am. Because last night I had a brief moment of, well, the night before last, I had a brief moment of, God, they are putting everything off on me. Why are they putting all of their problems, all of their issues off on me? And it's just the nature of who I am, because I'm getting to the point where I'm able to automatically transmute that negative energy. And whereas a few years ago I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this and do that, and I'm gonna curse you, and that's not gonna make it better. It just increases it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I realize that the healer, that everybody is going through this healing. And if you've had any trauma, anything that has happened in your life that has hurt you, it's got to come out. All of those spirits, all of those energies have got to come out. And the reason why they're coming out on me is because they know that I can recognize them. As a medium, I can run into several negative or several good spirits per day. So that's why all of your negative spirits, they come out, they attack me also, because they know that I can help you. They know that I'm a threat. Your demons, those intranquil spirits and demons, they know that Jamila is a threat to them, because they know that if you actually come to me and get my help, that you're going to be rid of those demons, and they don't want that. So that's why they attack, because they feel threatened, because they need somewhere to squat. Okay, so especially if you're somebody close to me attacking me, like, that demon feels threatened by me. It does. and it knows that I can help you. And I want to let that demon know that, hey, I'm not an egotistical person. You can call me names, you can disparage me, you can throw the evil eye at me, but you're not making me feel any less confident of dealing with you. See, that demon wants to ruin my confidence before the chance even comes up for me to help you. You want to live your life in peace. You want inner peace, you want outer peace. You want that. And so, because I was like, well, why are all these people taking it out on me? What did I do? It's not about what I did, but it's the fact that, I'm communicating with your in tranquil spirits. And some people have more than others. At the end of the day, it doesn't scare me because I know exactly what's going on and I know myself. I feel that if you woke up this morning and you had hatred for me, it was not my fault. I pray for and bless everybody in my family. I pray for and bless everybody, even my enemies. Even my enemies. I've gotten to that point. If you consider yourself to be my enemy, I pray for you and I wish you blessings. I'm not on that. Oh, well, if you come to me and you say, oh, well, Jamila, you broke and you ugly and you fat and you dusty. I'm no longer going to respond the way that demon wants me to respond. I'm going to respond by praying for you that you get some kind of peace from that situation, because that's exactly what you're going through. Like, I'm not, my false ego, I feel like it's totally gone. I feel like it's gone. It's gone. And it may even look like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, it was some shit I had to release. You know what I'm saying? But I have a responsibility to not allow that false stuff, especially if it's lies or slander, to not deter me from my path. Because that's what it wants to do, especially at certain days of the week, certain times when certain things are about to happen. And so many of you guys that feel as though you're being gang stalked, it's a deeper spiritual reason for that. It is. And you don't have to feel like a victim. You don't have to feel weak. You say what you got to say to a person and you keep it moving. And I'm the type of person to where if you say something crazy to me, I'll recognize it as being an ego, that false ego where it want to tamper with that, where it want to unearth some false ego. I feel like it all came out of me. I do. I went through this spiritual experience like a month ago. It was like, y'all just don't know. Like, I don't feel comfortable with talking about everything on YouTube because some stuff is just very, very personal. But I had an experience where I was purging some bad energy, and it was just like a sewer came out of me. It was so weird. It was so weird. But then I noticed that my digestion got better. I noticed that I had less gas, less bloating. And if this happened right after I took that sulfur bath, I can't even find that sulfur. I use so much sulfur in that damn bath that I use way too much, but it came, something it came out, and so that's what we're doing. That's what everybody's doing. Granted, there's some people that are doing it differently, but I feel like I don't want to hurt you any more than you've already been hurt. And I do recognize people's inner children that are trying to heal. So I have to be very careful to not participate in doing more harm than what's already been done. You know, especially in social media, you know, if somebody's showing you hate in social media and you don't know them, that's just like somebody showing you hatred on the streets and you don't know who the hell they are. You like, okay, well, who are you? You know what I'm saying? More than likely, if you're smart, I think that it would be smart to not get into a fight with those people because you never know where they're at. They may be at a point where they're ready to kill somebody because they feeling so much hate. So, you know, the best way to deal with it is realize how are you reacting to it. So this is why I won't be reacting to it. I don't care what you say. You can say, oh, Jamila, you know, and whatever you say, whatever is supposed to be ego building or false ego building, I don't care. Tear it all down. Tear me down. Tear me down. I'm good with that. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what I look like. It none of that matters. What matters is the spirit. What matters is my spirit. And my spirits are just not in that place. Okay, I've been meditating for days and days. I've been working on my crown. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't taken my spiritual bath. And I'm gonna do that later this evening. But other than that, you know, I'm trying to keep it productive. So I'm gonna put up a poll for y'all though, in the community tab. And if you could please vote as far as what readings you guys want. You guys did not, I mean, some of y'all like the new love readings. Some of y'all did, especially people that have never met anybody. There's some people that have, I have young folks watching this channel that have never had a boyfriend or never had a girlfriend. So I have a lot of different age demographics on this channel. And so I'm gonna put up a poll to where either you guys want love reunion readings for each sign. Um, probably I'll put money readings on there, and then um, I don't know, the live chat readings, and then the other one will be, what was that? Gang stalking. Cause I'm not worried about gang stalking. I'm not worried about stalking at all. You know, I used to talk about stuff like that. And and then also, you know, you guys notice that it's been few and far between that I even come on here and talk about narcissism. And the reason why is because I believe that narcissism was given, I feel like, okay, I don't think it was given too much power. I think that it needed to be discussed. But I think at this point, this is the aftermath of it. I feel like if we stay in those energies and we stay in that energy, then we're never going to progress. So I feel that narcissists are basically doing exactly what I'm saying that they're doing. They have deep pain and trauma. And so I understand. I am no longer going to do anything like that. Like, you know, and see, this is one of the reasons why I don't really do curses on people no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that no more. And I feel like it's better that way because sometimes if you're just sending negative energy back and forth like that, you're just going to end up in this loop, you know, this never ending cycle of negativity. So I'm not with that no more. So, you know, I want to start discussing those things and to be, and for those things to not necessarily be a priority because they're not. We recognize the narcissist demon and we're disempowering it. We are containing that spirit at this point. Does that, if that makes sense to y'all? Hopefully it does. If it does, hit the thumbs up. If it doesn't, then you know, you'll come back. Trust me, you'll come back. If you hate me, you will come back someday and you'll probably love me. So I'm not worried about it because, you know, that's what I deserve. I don't deserve for anybody to hate me. You know, if we have had issues or problems in the past and you're holding on to that, then maybe I wasn't necessarily in my higher self at that time, to where because I'm a totally different person than I was in 2015. I'm a totally different person than I was last week. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Okay. I hope everybody has a good day. Make sure that you guys go and look at that poll that I'm putting up. And then also, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these spells and stuff that I'm presenting to y'all, they are going to help you. Don't take heed to everything that I said today, so that you can either be a better person or even a better spiritualist. Okay. Or a better husband, or a better wife, or a better girlfriend, better friend. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace and love to y'all.